The director of Loch Ness Terror has done it again.
Welcome to the horror show. To realize there is nowhere to run. There's no game to try. Paranoia is running your life. Welcome to the horror show. To realize there is nowhere to run. There's no game to try. Obsessions rule your mind.
Sea Beast. Holy crap, this movie is awesome. I mean, you've got pretty darn good CGI in this film. You also got decent acting. You got lots of gore for the most part. And you also have really cool monster roars, but even cooler monster babies. Now let's start off with the CGI effects. They describe the creatures in this film as anglerfish, which are fish that have like those lights on the top of their head that attract other fish to them so they can get eaten. But the fact is that they don't really resemble them that much, especially because they can walk on land, and also they don't have the light on top of their head. But they do have some of the same facial features, and they do have white eyes like them. And they do look really awesome. I mean, they have so many descriptive details. Not descriptive, but detailed details, yeah. And they look really well done. Also, the creatures can turn invisible, which I didn't think anglerfish could actually do. I don't think they can they? Probably not. But they turn invisible in this film, and it comes to a great advantage for them. Now, the acting in this film is pretty good. You have Corin Nemec, who plays a father to another character, I forgot her name, it's like Moran McDonald or whatever. And he plays it up well. He plays a serious role, which is much different than his most recent works in Saturday, because he's always playing these like crazy like characters. But in this one, he's playing a serious role, and it works really well for him. Now, there's another really cool character who plays a fisherman, and he's so badass. He uses himself as bait for the creature so he can go kill it. And he's like, "Come on, you dumb fish." And then his plan totally backfires. I'm not going to tell you exactly what happens, but it is really, really cool. Now, there's a lot more gore in this film than there was in Loch Ness Terror. You get a lot of mangled dead bodies, guts, and severed limbs, and it's all messy and bloody fun. You also get the scene where the creatures spit poison on this one chick, and the babies come in, and they eat her alive. And she's just staring at the mother, and because she can't move at all because of this paralyzation poison or whatever. Paralysis, whatever you want to call it. And she's just staring at it, and she's just like, "I can't move, but this really hurts." It's quite the disturbing scene. Now, the infant monsters in this movie are utilized much more than the ones in Loch Ness Terror. They actually have this battle between two characters and a whole bunch of baby monsters. And the baby monsters actually put up one hell of a fight, but the humans prevail because they're so badass in this film. The babies are just freaking awesome. Like, they just jump everywhere. They, like, hop from one area to 100 feet away. It's just amazing. And it's a really good film. Really good creatures. Really good special effects. Lots of gore. And it's very watchable. The replay value is pretty high. And the roar of these monsters have like a siren sound effect to them. Like they're like, oh, and it's really cool and really eerie, really scary kind of. Because you're thinking, where the hell are they? But all the infants follow each other, so then you get kind of unscared, which is a sad thing. But then when they're in the ship at the end and they're trying to fight them off, it's pretty intense because they're like everywhere in the ship, and they're trying to fight their way out or fight their way in to hide somewhere, but they still find them and they're still fighting. So they fight at a house, they fight at a ship, they fight all over town and in the woods. There's a lot of really intense scenes in this movie. Overall, I give Sea Beast a 4 out of 5. I am Brian Gatto, host of Horror Show Movie Reviews. Make sure to like my Facebook page in the description below, and to leave comments and subscribe.